For years, Pokemon games have allowed us to explore our dreams of becoming great trainers. Through assembling a team of favorites, becoming the champion, completing the Pokedex, and even hunting down our favorite shinies. But in Pokemon Legends Z-A, it finally feels like we have the opportunity to become ourselves. This world of Pokemon doesn't just ask who you'll battle, it asks who you want to be. Hi there, my name is Sarivi, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the fashion in Pokemon Legends Z-A and the impact this has on players like you and me. Trainer fashions have come a long way in the Pokemon franchise. Back in X and Y, we first got a taste of what it meant to express ourselves. We got to pick hats and hairstyles and colors. I remember spending hours and hours customizing my character throughout my adventure to fit with the overall theme of my team. The options were really simple, but it meant something. Then, when Sword and Shield came out, we got introduced to more options than ever thanks to the introduction of main franchise games on the Switch. There were so many more capabilities. Being able to create an entire outfit with a number of options really helped convey our own individual style. But something still felt missing. Then things took a turn in the opposite direction when Scarlet and Violet came out. The school uniforms, while necessary for the story, made us all look the same again, removing so much of our individuality. Now, Legends Z-A feels like a return to form, where freedom and identity return to the franchise hand in hand. The choices here aren't just bigger either. They're broader, they're more inclusive, more expressive, and more personal than they've ever been. Now, I know for some gamers, their focus when it comes to video games, and specifically RPGs, is either the storytelling or the game mechanics. Is the combat fluid? Does it run well on my system? What are the textures like in the background? These sorts of questions spring to mind. For gamers like me, being able to see myself in a game is what hooks me. Being able to walk through Lumio City in a pastel sweater, matching my Pokemon, and hearing the sounds of the city as I walk past buildings and wild zones. It doesn't feel like it's just a character on my screen to me. It feels a tad more real. Every color, every texture, and every accessory tells its own little story of how we as players want to be seen. From the headband on my head down all the way to my shoes, every element of the fashion portrays my identity. And for a franchise that is built on connection, that means everything. For years, many of us played trainers who didn't quite look like us. Customization options were severely limited, even in the more recent installments. The world of Pokemon felt magical to us, and has done for so many years. But it didn't always feel personal. But in Legends Z-A, that's changed. We can finally see ourselves, no matter our color, our hair, our style, or who we are. I'm sure you've seen it online. I've seen people from all walks of life posting their character designs and style choices alongside their Pokemon all over Twitter. I've seen people make friends simply because of their clothing choices in the game. There are outfits inspired by so many cultures, from Parisian streetwear to traditional patterns and modern street style. Clothes that blur gender lines, that let anyone feel cool, beautiful, strong or soft, however they choose. For the first time, Pokemon fashion feels like it belongs to everyone. Living as ourselves in this real world has become increasingly scary no matter where you come from, what you believe in, or who you are. Exploring fashion in Legends Z-A allows us to tell our stories. The colors we lean towards, the types of items we wear, the looks we give ourselves. For me, I love the contrast of black and white to show a sense of elegance and professionalism. But I also love delving into pastel colors to show off my cozy and cuter vibes. It's a quiet kind of storytelling, one that doesn't need words, because sometimes the way we choose to look like says more about who we are as individuals than anything else. Pokemon has always been a franchise built on connections, between trainers, between hearts, and between worlds. In Legends Z-A, that connection starts with something so simple. Seeing yourself in the world you love. Returning to Kalos and exploring Lumios. And when I look at my trainer in the game, I see someone who finally looks and feels like me. For a closing thought, I want to ask you this. What outfit or accessory in Legends Z-A makes you feel the most like yourself? Please let me know down in the comments or send me a DM on Twitter. I'd love to see it. Thanks for relaxing with me and watching this video. I've absolutely loved Pokemon Legends Z-A, and I hope you're all enjoying it too. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more, as well as follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Cerevi. Links are in the description. See you next time and happy catching.